Hey guys, welcome back to another legit deck profile. Today I got a deck that I've been wanting to build for a while. Got my hands on it pretty easily. It's Sky Strikers. I'm going with a going second build, but it can go first. I think Strikers can break boards really easily, so I feel like a going second build where you can still make the going first build, but going second, it's like really good. It's still like probably better than a strict going first build. So 40 card main deck. Let's just jump right into it. So first I play 3 Ray. Obviously you want to play 3 Ray. You kind of want to maximum your Sky Striker monsters. Ray has a quick effect where she can just use herself and then go into a link monster, and then if one of your link monster, if one of your monsters in the extra deck zone are destroyed by opponent's card or effect, you can summon her from the grave. That's just once per turn. And then you want to play 2 rows. I was playing 3 for a bit because I feel like you kind of like so there's more striker support coming out, so in the meantime you kind of want to run 3. But I felt like 3 was a bit too bricky, because you would rather see Ray than Rose most of the time. Sorry about that. But yeah, so Rose basically, if you normal special summon a Sky Striker monster, you can special summon her, and then she has the same graveyard effect. It's just when an opponent's monster in the extra deck zone is destroyed. So she's kind of the same thing. So you kind of just want to run her at 2. Some people play 1, some people play 2, some people play 3. It just depends on your build. Hand traps, I play 3 Ash. Pretty generic. 3 Nibiru, 3 Effect Veiler, and then 3 Imperm. With Sky Strikers, the nice thing about Strikers is that you can pretty much play a lot of hand traps in your decks. So you kind of want to maximum your hand traps in a deck, especially the ones that have high impact. So these ones. That's it for hand traps. And then I am playing the the DPE package, so I'm playing Celestial Dasher. Instead of this, you could probably play Tikaboo. I know a lot of striker players play Tikaboo. Preferably, I don't like it because I like to, link into Hayate, link into Kagari, link into Shijuku. I don't want to just have a slow game where I'm linking into Hayate and poking them for damage with Jigaboo on the field. I would rather just, kind of end the game pretty fast, but also kind of controlling the board state. That's it for the monsters. Just spells now. 3 Widow Anchor, 2 Shark Cannon. Widow Anchor negates an effect monster on the field, and then if I have 3 or more spells, I can take control of that monster until the end phase. And then Shark Cannon banishes a monster in the grave, and then if I have 3 more spells, I can control it, but it can't attack. 2 Afterburners. I see a lot of people counting this to 1. Preferably, I like 2. I like to maximum my disruption spells in this deck, especially the striker ones. So I think 2 Afterburners is really good because it destroys a spell if you have 3 or more. So and then 1-ofs, obviously engage. 1 Area 0, 1 Hornet Drones, and 1 multi-roll. I was thinking of running Hercules base because against those really grindy decks, your duel is going on forever. So Hercules base can kind of recycle some of those cards in your grave, but I still like this lineup for my 1-ofs. So definitely multi-roll Hornet Drones, Area 0, and engage. And then Fusion Destiny, it's just for DPE, kind of need it. And then 2 Chalice. I was playing this at 3, but I needed to put in the DPE package, and I had no idea what to take out. Chalice is like Widow Anchor, sometimes even better at some points. It just depends, because it can come up a lot. You can chain it to specific things. Like you could wait until say that they have a DP and you want to like chain it on something, like say that you're waiting for them to chain their DPE, you can just chain Chalice on it and make it so they can't pop anything. So it's pretty solid. And then 1 Rhoda because it searches your Sky Striker monsters. Upstart because draw power, and Avarice. A lot of people don't play Avarice. I like Avarice because it kind of recycles all your Sky Striker stuff. You can literally just like have 5 monsters in grave first turn, have Avarice in hand, get all those back in grave, and draw 2. And also, a nice thing about Avarice is that you can get your Dasher and Celestial back into grave, so you can go into DPE again. So, that's the nice thing about Avarice. I like it. And then just Terraforming and Mystic Mine. I like Mystic Mine because late game it could come up really well, because most of the time, the most monsters you're going to have on the board is 3 or 4 just to go into access code per game, and that's all you're going to have. Most of the time you're having 1 or 2 monsters on the field, so Mystic Mine's really good for that. That's it for the main deck. Now to the extra deck. We have Sky Striker Shizuku. Shizuku makes it so all monsters on the your opponent controls lose 100 attack for each spell in your grave, and then when on the end phase, she searches for a Sky Striker card, or Sky Striker spell, sorry, from your deck, and then 3 Kagari. 3 Kagari gains 100 attack for each spell in your grave, and then when she is link summoned, she could take a Sky Striker spell from your grave and add it to your hand. And then 3 Hayate. Hayate can attack directly, and when she does attack directly, she can send a Sky Striker card or spell. It sends a Sky Striker card from your deck to your graveyard. So usually you go into Hayate, link it to Kagari. Kagari revives that spell back, and then usually on the end phase you want to go. So say that you're going first. Usually end phase you probably want to go Shizuku. Even going second, you kind of want to end with Shizuku with some set cards on the field. But yeah, that's usually the play with that. And then 1 Zeke, 1 Unicorn, and 1 Verte. These are your other Link 2s. Zeke's really nice. I was thinking of bumping it to 3, but I don't know what I should probably take out for that. Phoenix is nice because back row is kind of a thing right now, at my locals at least. And then Verte, just to kind of go into DPE if you need it. And then, you know, Ningirsu, Boral Sword, and Destroyer Phoenix Enforcer. Boral Sword, because I don't have an access code right now. It should be access code, but it's not. So access code is really nice because when you link into it, you can send a bunch of different, you know, attributes and stuff, or types. So you can, like, you know, banish, 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 pop, 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 gain a bunch of attack and swing for game. That's why it's nice in strikers. So definitely play access code instead. If you can't, then play Boral Sword or just a second Zeke if you can. That's it for the extra deck though. Side deck. Side deck is usually, you know, just kind of like locals preference. So 3 DD Crow, 3 Drone Lockbird, 2 Lava Golem. I have Lava Golem because I'm not really too familiar with the Sword Soul matchup. I haven't dueled it enough times. And I know Lava Golem gets rid of both of their monsters that they always pass with, so it's just convenient. Lava Golem's not too good though. I should probably just play Gamma Seal instead. And then 1 Pink. I'm not maining it because if they make me go first or I choose to go first, this card first doesn't really matter. I know it's a one of, but I think I'd rather just side it and just side it in round 2. And then 2 Cyclone and Harpies, and then 3 Evenly Match. I've been thinking about Evenly Match, like taking it out, because you kind of really want to battle phase attack directly with Hayate. So evenly, like, unless your hand's super bad and they got an insane board and you just want to get rid of their stuff and then maybe set up something decent, then Evenly Match is really good for that, especially against trap decks like Trap a Lich, Guru Control, Altergeist, stuff like that. Or some like decks that just set up really big boards that only have Omni Negates on the main phase. That's why Evenly Match is really good. So, yeah, this is just personal preference though. So, let me know how you guys think about this deck profile. Just trying to practice the deck a lot. I really like the deck. I've always wanted to build it, and you know, since I finally have it now, I'm just kind of learning how to play it a bit more, because it's a really big control deck, and you kind of have to know when and where and what to do stuff. So, I mean, just let me know how y'all think. Comment, like, and subscribe. And thank you.